everyone, this is Mr. Ben here with another edition of Know Your History. As we find ourselves in the grip of a global pandemic, our focus is drawn to the brave doctors and nurses who are serving on the front lines of what is considered a war against this global virus. Now, I'd like to talk about two nurses who also were on the front lines. They were fighting in other wars, World War I and World War II. And the first nurse I wanted to talk about is Grace Mabel Lowe. Now, she was born in New Hampshire, but she moved to Swedesboro with her family. And according to the 1910 census, when she was 13 years old, she and her mother and two siblings were living on Broad Street in Swedesboro. Now, when she grew up, she became a nurse, and the World War I, the United States declared war on Germany in April of 1917, and many of the nurses, the Army Red Cross nurses, went overseas to serve with the American Expeditionary Force, and there is a drawing of a Red Cross Army nurse with one of the doughboys, one of the American soldiers. Now, just as many, or almost as many nurses served stateside, as did Nurse Lowe. Grace Lowe served at Camp McPherson in Atlanta, Georgia. Now, there were many camps for training soldiers. This particular camp had been used for prisoners of war, and then it became a hospital, Hospital Number 6. And this is a photograph of Camp McPherson, or Hospital Number 6, in 1918, when Grace Lowe would have been working there as a nurse. Now, as soon as the war began and our soldiers were involved, the casualties came back from overseas starting in August of 1917. Now, Camp McPherson is named after a Civil War general named James McPherson. James McPherson was the only commander of an army, a Union army, the Army of the Tennessee, who was killed in the war outside of Atlanta. Now, he had blundered into Confederate lines quite by mistake and surrounded by Confederate pickets who demanded he surrender. He politely refused, tipped his cap, and wheeled his horse about and tried to dash away. Unfortunately, the Confederates shot him down, and when his body was recovered, it was brought back to Sherman's headquarters, General William Tecumseh Sherman, who, when he viewed the body of his young protege and friend, James McPherson, he wept openly. Now, I don't think General Sherman had reason to cry too often during the Civil War, but on this occasion, he wept tears over his friend. Getting back to World War I, in 1918, which coincided with our troops being sent to Europe, the flu pandemic broke out, known as the Spanish flu. Now, its origin was not in Spain, probably began in the United States, but it killed over 22 million people worldwide and some 500,000 people in the United States alone. More soldiers died from the flu than were killed by enemy bullets. Sadly, Grace Mabel Lowe contracted the flu in October 24th, 1918. She died there at Camp McPherson. This is a photograph of her tombstone. She's buried in Lake Park Cemetery here in Swedesboro with her mother. Now, the Great War was supposed to be the war to end all wars. Sadly, 21 years later, we have another world war, World War II. And this nurse, Mildred Alice Shimp, served in World War II. Now, she was born in Swedesboro. She grew up here. She went to Swedesboro High School, which is now the Walter Elementary School, and she became a nurse in 1941. She worked at Cooper Hospital in Camden. Now, just as a word of clarification, her name is, it's Shimp, not Shrimp. Okay, if you do an information search on the computer, it'll ask you, do you mean shrimp? No, it's Shimp. Alice Mildred Shimp. And she was a second lieutenant in the Army. The entire staff of Cooper Hospital enlisted. There were at least 22 nurses and several doctors. The entire staff joined the Army and became Hospital Station number 61, 61st Hospital Station. And they were sent to North Africa with the Army, and they arrived December 25th, 1942. And there's a photograph of the staff, and I'm not sure which one is Mildred, but I'm sure she's in there. Now, the hospital followed the Army to Italy across the Mediterranean, and in April 1943, Mildred Shimp was killed in a truck accident. Her body was sent home, and she is also buried in Lake Park Cemetery. And this is a photograph of her tombstone in Lake Park Cemetery. The Second Lieutenant Mildred Alice Shimp. And this is a photograph to the entrance to Lake Park Cemetery. Now, I just wanted to thank those brave women, nurses, for their service in 2 world wars. They both sacrificed their lives. Nurse Lowe was just 22, and Nurse Shimp was only 24. And I just wanted to talk about them, and also to acknowledge all the women and men, doctors and nurses who are fighting this war against COVID, the COVID virus. So that's all I have time for here on this edition of Know Your History, but I hope to see you next time. And until then, stay safe. Bye-bye.